Mayfield on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
Hey, alert 33. 48, come on. Hurry. Mike, 48, Mike.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field.
Mayfield with it once more. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before. And part of you keeps thinking, they've got to run it at some point, right? They've got them really mixed up at this point. If I were them, I'd keep pressing the advantage. They're throwing it really well.
40. 180. I got you, son. Hurry. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Regular. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, no, look up. Hey, alert. Hey, me and you all day.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
That's trash. Spawn. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Beckham. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Let's go.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Mayfield now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Mayfield finding Beckham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Pistol. Real.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They're not ready for this, man. Point it right. King. He's coming.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Run. Check. What? Quick. Real. Hurry. We got motion. Back up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Mike, set, 180. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Throwing on second and 14. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. Now Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Open man is Higgins.
Let's go.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. First down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, his fourth touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Set, 180. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Screen play, Johnson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
Mayfield on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Mayfield now. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw once more on second and 10. Mayfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Chubb on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing, Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, hey.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Regular. Like the 48 right now. Let's go. It's a party now. It's a party now. Check.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. It's caught. Beckham. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deron Harmon. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Baltimore, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had